So yeah, I decided to look up the recipe for cookies, and you know, I can't make them right now because I don't have any wheat, apparently. Apparently I need wheat to make those. Did not know that. I guess I've just never made them. Alright, new chest over here. Because those other chests are full. I should probably do something about that. But, eh. I'll worry about it when it becomes an actual problem. Probably, I don't know, man. Okay, I'm back out on another scouting trip. Maybe I can get this filled in. Must be a really big cave to be making that noise. Well, that's fascinating. Is this technically like a desert thing? Huh. Oh, there is a mini desert here. That's unexpected. No, that's like really unexpected. I thought maybe I'd have to like dig a like nether highway or something to find a desert because of how this was laid out, but no, it's right here. Right at my doorstep. I'll be taking these cacti, thank you very much. Cactuses, cacti, I don't know, man. Almost done. And it's almost dark. Okay, I'll have to fill in the rest of this in a second, I guess. Man, this one might be the most open cave yet. Hope it goes down to lava. Hmm. Yeah, this is almost like a modern cave. Kind of crazy. Makes it feel more special because it's not as common. I got 5 diamonds. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm just gonna plug that hole right now so I don't get knocked into lava by skeletons or something stupid. Not risking it. Hitting obsidian is one thing, hitting lava, completely other thing. Branching paths. Interesting. It's that fabled grass block that exists underground for some reason. Don't know what that's doing down here. I'll leave it alone though. Hi, buddies. Hey, you know, I have this cool thing over here. You guys want to be deep fried? Yes? Okay. Cool. Like, I want to keep exploring this cave, but man, all these open areas above me, it's kind of making me paranoid. Diamonds down there, and I know I saw creepers. Oh, more diamonds here. Honestly, I'm surprised with how big this cave is. I'm surprised there's not more diamonds. You are so lucky that you didn't touch that. Yeah, hey, so why are there like 50,000 of you guys down here, if you don't mind me asking? Are they above me? I'm really confused on where these guys are. Hmm. Yep. Just how common were these things? I don't remember these things being this common in beta. Yeah, kind of basic loot. Okay. Mostly just wanted to, mark that. Yeah, so here's to hoping I don't have to dig my way out. But this cave is, this cave was huge. Yeah, kind of reminds me of some of the caves that would generate in, like, modern versions. Okay, finally free from that cave. Luckily, the cave didn't win. Isn't that good, chicken? So yeah, that is the map filled out. I guess I'm gonna go home. Oh, it's getting dark. Never mind. I'm gonna grab these cactuses. I'm not going back into the cave, though. I've had enough caving for today. And there's some really nice, like, hilly terrain over there. But I'm gonna head home for now. I've done enough exploring. I just wanna stop. Okay, so I made a diamond pick and a diamond shovel on the way home, but I got a crap ton of diamonds from that. That was a shockingly profitable endeavor I made. So what did I learn about my map? It's a fairly interesting layout, all things considered. I don't really know what to do with this now. Mostly because I thought maybe more caves would show up on it, but the thing is, I think a lot of the caves that would show up on this kind of have a bunch of overhangs. So, like, there's that gray dot all the way over there. I might check that out later because that seemed interesting. It seemed like it just kind of drops down into a really deep cave. But I also got cacti, which, I don't know, do they do the same thing in here that they do in other versions? We'll find out real quick. Alright, so I place these here and then I drop this. Okay, they do. That's been a long known thing that cacti can just randomly delete blocks for some reason. Like blocks and items. Not entirely sure why they can do that, but they can. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that information. That's been apparently that's like a really old bug and that's just been a thing for a very long time and they must not know how to fix it. I don't know. Right, now I want to make a cookie. Oh, cool. 8 of them. I don't think you can have this. Right, yeah, cookies aren't particularly great. They're not horrible. The main good thing about cookies is that they're stackable. So I guess in that regard, they're probably technically one of the better healing items in the game. Problem is they're kind of a pain to make because the only way to get cocoa beans, as far as I'm aware in this version, is to keep hunting down, like, spawner dungeons. So, not exactly the most, you know, logical food item to try to make, but if I wanted to, I could make at least a couple. Yeah, I don't know. I need to start a farm anyways. Kind of. I don't know. Like, bread's not exactly that important, but I guess is like a renewable resource. It's pretty decent. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go for now. I guess now that I have the map completed, and you know, there's some interesting, I guess there's some like interesting landmarks on here, but like not really showing up on here. I mostly made this because I need a way to, you know, kind of mark where everything is here in relation to the future house that I'm gonna make, which I'm thinking will either go right there somewhere or down there somewhere. I'm not entirely sure yet. I wanted to get this filled out before I did that. So I guess because this is done now, I'm gonna get started on this when I come back because those caves kinda tired me out, not gonna lie. They kinda drained me. Those were some really big caves. I was not expecting that last cave to be as gigantic as it was, but sometimes the game just generates 404 caves, I don't know. I prefer, honestly, I prefer the way this game generates caves because I feel like in the newer versions, they generate gigantic caves a bit too frequently. Whereas here, you know, usually you get like the spaghetti string caves. And occasionally you get those gigantic caves with the chambers and stuff, but like they're not that common, so they feel a bit more special. Like I said, I think modern Minecraft just kind of goes overboard with how much it generates gigantic caves, and it's like, you know, they look cool the first couple of times you encounter them, but then after a while they kind of just get annoying. That's just my takeaway from it. They get kind of annoying to deal with because it's just constant monster spam due to how large they are, and they're just, those caves are just everywhere. I might link to a series of stream VODs of me trying to light a cave with that exact setup, and because it was a heck of a journey trying to light that cave. But, you know, um, yeah, no, I guess the next thing is just gonna be to try to figure out exactly what I want my house to look like. I kind of have an idea of what I want to make, but there's a good chance that design might change depending on how this works. Obviously, I want to do something with this. I want to like replace... I want to obviously move the bed out there, and then hopefully that building will show up on the map so that I can better identify the starting area. But then I want to turn this into like a storage location. Maybe organize these. I don't know. Yeah, I'll worry about this later. I'll come back and hopefully get that started. We'll see how that turns out. I'm hopeful that maybe it'll turn out good. I have plenty of material around me where I could just make something work because like I have pretty much all the necessary materials I need to make a decent house around here. You know, there's a lot of wood, there's a decent amount of sand, and that's pretty much it, right? I mean, there's like a couple other things, I guess, but that's pretty much all I need. So yeah, I'm gonna maybe just flatten this off screen just so I have like a, you know, nice flat area to work with. And I don't think it'd be, I don't know. I'll think about what I want to do. I have basically an entire week to figure out how I want to lay this out and how I want to go about doing some of this. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Goodbye.